Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today is the 7th of December 2019 and we're going to reflect on Matthew 9:35 to 10:1 and 5 to 8. Listen. Then Jesus went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues and proclaiming the good news of the kingdom and curing every disease and every sickness. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion for them because they were harassed and helpless like sheep without a shepherd. Then he said to his disciples, "The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Therefore ask the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into his harvest." Then Jesus summoned his 12 disciples and gave them authority over unclean spirit to cast them out and to cure every disease and every sickness. These 12 Jesus sent out with the following instructions: "Go nowhere among the Gentiles and enter no town of the Samaritans, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as you go, proclaim the good news. The kingdom of heaven has come near. Cure the sick, raise the dead, cleanse the lepers, cast out demons you received without payment, give without payment the gospel of the Lord." The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Therefore ask the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into his harvest. This is what Jesus said to his disciples, and if we count ourselves among them, then this is what he says to us. As an evangelist, this verse is very important to me, so let us break it down for better understanding. The harvest is plentiful. There are, at last count, 7.75 billion people on this planet. Most of these, including those who call themselves Christians, don't know Christ. The harvest is therefore huge. And a huge harvest requires laborers or workers, and these, as Jesus says, are few. Being in the harvest field for over 16 years now, I can attest to the truth of this. There are too few of us. Therefore, we need more laborers. How do we recruit them? We can't. This is the work of the Lord of the harvest. That's God. Since he is the Lord of the harvest itself is dependent upon him, but so also are the workers in the harvest. We are not called to bring about the harvest. We are not responsible for church growth. We are not in charge of sending out workers. God is. What we are told to do is to ask him, which means to pray to him to make all this happen. One of the reasons this ministry is growing so rapidly is because we're continuously and earnestly praying to God to send out laborers into his harvest. We have teams of intercessors in several countries praying for this intention. Consequently, God is sending laborers by the thousands to us to be trained. We expect many among these to go out into the world like the missionaries of old did, reaping the harvest. The seed has been sown for years. It is being increasingly sown in recent times through social and other media. The crop is ripe for the plucking. However, just like a crop of wheat needs workers to bring the grain into the barn, these people need to be brought into the church by laborers, and we need more. So if you want to help out, please join our global network of prayer warriors and pray with us to the Lord of the harvest. To join, just click the link provided below. 1 week, an hour is all we ask of you. And in return, we promise we will pray for you the rest of the week. How's that for a good deal? Think about it and do join us. God bless you.